for me, again, a real just star in the making, Mwelu Yosefa. He's not someone, his name doesn't just roll off the tongue. He's not someone who's maybe on your mind. The guy only had a handful of tackles last season, but he had a critical fumble recovery against Oregon. And I think the progression he showed throughout the 2020 football season, despite the fact that it was 4 games, in fact, because of the fact that it was 4 games, just sort of tips me off to him being an important guy going forward. I mean, you start as a freshman, you're not getting, of course, reps. You're just there for practice. You're there to gain experience, and to go from sort of that position to a guy who's starting in just 4 games is phenomenal. I mean, maybe in like a 12-game season with some injuries, with some doubts, that's less impressive. But over 4 games, over just a few weeks, to show the coaching staff at Berkeley, who, by the way, have seen incredibly talented running backs, who have produced linebackers, and produced incredibly talented linebackers, to show up after just 4 games and earn a starting spot and be impactful on the field, that's phenomenal. Now he's going to have a full off season to work. He's working next to Coin Dang, who I think is a leader on this team, a great role model, very responsible, works really hard, and has always done whatever is best for the squad. I mean, having that guy next to you in the position room, on the field, that's going to be phenomenal. He's just in a great position to grow. He's in a great position to succeed. He already has, and he's just going to do that more in 2021.
I think that feeds exactly perfectly into my defensive pick. Obviously, the young people have really been carrying, I think, more than their weight. But my expectations are highest for Coin Dang in this next season, because I think that he is going to be the player that exceeds, just cold cut stats and just box scores. I think that he's going to be the real leader that Cal needs in 2021. He didn't necessarily put up the stats that many were expecting in 2020, but who did have the season that they dreamed of in the fall? Not many players. As a junior, he was really, really on fire. He was doing a great job. Everybody knows his story. He was a junior college transfer. He was in the TV documentary series Last Chance U before coming to Cal. And then he immediately had to come and play alongside Evan Weaver, who, was at the peak of his college career as a senior. He ended up having the most tackles in school history when Coin arrived. The pressure was on immediately from the get-go for Dang, and he rose to the occasion in every way.